Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, student. How are you today?
Good morning. Fine, thank you.
Okay, I will check your attendance first. Anggita Nimatul Hiaya,
Hadirong.
Adinda Fabela,
Present, Mom.
Alvina Rahmawati,
Present, Mom.
Dina Nursiam,
Present, Mom.
Kartika Puspadewi,
Present.
Solika.
Present, Mom.
Okay, now before we going to the material, let we to say basmalah together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, I will share about this material today. Okay, can you observe this picture? Apa yang kalian ketahui setelah melihat gambar itu? Anyone can answer? Anggita?
That's no white, no?
Okay. Now we must learn about narrative text. Did you have heard narrative text?
Not sure.
Okay, so narrative text. Narrative text is fictional story that is made for entertaining the reader. Narrative texts are usually found in fairy tales, folk tales, and other fictional stories. The narrative text consists of sequential events that lead to a climax and finally find a solution. The narrative text aims to entertain the reader or listener. Jadi, naratif teks itu adalah sebuah cerita fiksi yang dimana tujuannya itu untuk menghibur para pembaca. Biasanya naratif teks itu ditemukan di dongeng, cerita rakyat, atau cerita fiksi lainnya. Dan tujuannya itu untuk menghibur. Narrative text also have a generic structure. The first is orientation. It is about the opening paragraph where the characters of the story are introduced. Jadi orientasi itu biasanya terletak di awal paragraf. Biasanya itu ada mengenalkan tentang karakter, waktu, ataupun tempat. And the second is complication, where the problem is story develop. Ini biasanya muncul ketika awal masalah terjadi dalam cerita naratif. And the third is resolution, where the problems in the story are solved. Jadi ini seperti kesimpulan dari akhir ceritanya. Ini berakhir happy ending or sad ending. Next is language feature in narrative text. The first is using part action verb like climb, turn, brought, and extract. The second is using specific nouns as a pronoun of person, animal, and story. Example, the king, the queen. And the third is using adjective which are for a noun phrase. For example, is long black hair, two red apple, And the fourth is using time, connective, and conjunction to arrange the event. Example, then, before, after, soon, and extract. And the fifth is using adverb and adverbial phrases to show the location of event. Example is here, in the mountain, ever after. And the next is using dialogue to elicit an emotional response from the reader. Using past tense and using a variety of simple, compound, and complex sentences. From here, did you have any question? I think not any question. So next, let's observe this picture together. What do you think about this picture? Did you have any idea about this picture?
Burung merpati, Mom.
Okay. Okay, the next I want you to read this story about the ant and the dove and observe what is the language features and the conclusion. Okay, now please make a group of 2 people and watch this following video. Can you answer the following question correctly based on the video that you have watched? Why did the dove help the ant? Anyone can answer the first question? Ada yang bisa menjawab pertanyaan pertama?
Yes, Miss.
Can you answer why did the dove help the ant?
Because the ant fell down to the river and drowned.
Okay, thank you. Why did the ant come to the bank? Okay. What is the answer?
Why did the ant come to the bank? He came to the bank for collecting food.
Okay, good job. Next question. What did the ant do to save the dove?
Alvina, Miss.
Okay. What's the answer, Alvina?
He he beat the hunter foot.
Okay, good answer. Next question. Why did the ant save the dove? Anyone can answer this question?
Which question, Miss?
Why did the ant save the dove?
I want to answer.
Okay.
Because the ant was saved by the dove to return the favor.
Okay, good job, Kartika. And the last question is, what is the moral value of the story?
Yes, mom. The most help each other.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next for work individually, please mention the structure of the text about the ant and the dove and linguistic elements and social function of the story, and look for the meaning, the unknown words that you find in the video. Please collect it after this class, okay? Okay, for the conclusion this learning today, please give a conclusion. What do you think about narrative text? Okay. Anggi, your mic is mute.
The narrative text is a fictional story that is made for entertaining the reader. Narrative texts are usually found in fairy tales, folk tales, and other fictional stories. The narrative text consists of sequential events that lead to a climax, and finally find a solution. The narrative text aims to entertain the reader or listener.
Okay, good job, Anggi. And next question is, how many language features are there in the narrative text?
Lina, Mom.
Okay.
Language features. One, using part action verb, climbed, turned, broke, etc. Two, using specific noun as a pronouns of person, animal in the story. Using adjectives which are for a noun phrase. Using term connective and conjunction to arrange the event. Using adverb and adverbial phrases to show the location of the event. Using dialogue to keep an emotional response from the using past tense, using a variety of simple, compound, and sentence.
Okay, thank you, Dina, for your answer. Now, from the story of the ant and the dog, what a moral message we can take?
Alfie,
Okay,
we must help each other.
okay, good job, Alvina. Thank you very much. Okay, for your homework, please create narrative text. Then write a narrative text according to the theme that you have agreed on together. Jadi, tugasnya itu kalian membuat teks naratif. Anggita. Oke. Jadi tugasnya membuat teks naratif berdasarkan tema yang kalian pilih. Misalkan kalian suka princess atau animal, seperti itu ya.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, thank you very much for your attention to this learning today. See you next meeting and we will stay to learn about narrative text. Thank you very much and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom.
You can leave the Zoom.
Next time.